Hi there, Malcolm here with my 266th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you a review for Primeval Fire and Water by Simon Guerrier. I think it's how you pronounce that. Apologies if I've got that slightly wrong, or a lot wrong. Back in the early to mid 2000s, there was a TV series on British television called Primeval about anomalies that popped up around the British Isles and creatures from other times just lumbering through, causing chaos, leading to the creation of a team to try and drive these animals back through the anomalies and to try and work out just what the hell is going on. Why are these time doors opening up everywhere randomly? It ran for about 5 seasons and was around during the time of adding companion books to everything. So we had 4 companion books as well as 4 novelisations from various episodes. This is the 4th and final, and this is set just after Danny, played by Jason Fleming, takes on the lead role after certain events have happened. And this is the first and only of the 4 books that feature him as the lead. And by this point, it's quite clear that it's not just the British Isles that these time windows are popping up. And it turns out there's one that's popped up in South Africa somewhere. And people at a wildlife preservation are being attacked by something. And Danny and his boss Lester, played by Ben Miller, travel there to try and investigate there. Meanwhile, in rainy London, the rest of the team are dealing with a bunch of velociraptors and dinosuchuses, very big crocodiles, as well as some other surprise appearances of things at places. Meanwhile, back at the base in Lester's absence, a strange man claiming to be his replacement turns up, and there's a lot more involved going on there. So there's your main story. Something going on in South Africa, something going on in London, and something going on back at the home base with somebody claiming to be something that they're perhaps not. And I thought this was a pretty well-structured story. Jumping from 3 different locations, there's 2 mysteries that turn out to be linked. And yeah, this felt like an episode of the show. And of the 4 tie-in books, this one is by far the best of the bunch, with Book 3, Extinction Event, being a very close second. Book 1 was boring, it didn't go anywhere, and Book 2 was all right. The only downside I would say to this one is you do need to have more familiarity with the show, and even reading the first 3 books doesn't really help much with the extraneous content in here, mentioning certain places, mentioning certain people and events. During the show there's a whole alternate organisation that was collecting these out-of-time species and trying to control them and weaponise them, and there's a whole subplot there with their boss, and she's up to no good whatsoever, and that is referenced in here a couple of times. And the whole thing about who's Danny and Sarah, who's also a recent addition, who are introduced during the show. And if you've only read the books, you go from book 3 to book 4, it's like, who the hell's Danny and Sarah, and what's with his missing brother, what's going on? There's a few liberties taken, and it assumes you've seen the show. And then why would you read an IP if you're not already familiar with the show? And at the time, Doctor Who was churning out 3 books a quarter to accompany their very successful Doctor Who emergence at the time. To only put out 4 books over 5 seasons plus bonus show, I think it's a little bit lacking. We should have had more. We should have had better as well. This one definitely was worth buying, but only for those who know the show. So, have you read any of the Primeval books? What do you think? Have you seen the show? What do you think? Nice twist with the show, by the way, is that not all the creatures coming through are dinosaurs or prehistoric mammals and insects. Sometimes they come from the future as well. And we have some nice creatures coming through for millions of years in the future. Well worth a look. And so feel free to comment down below. But as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please keep it to yourself. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and other YouTubey things if you want. And until next time, see you later.